This game is rated M for mature. Hello everyone and welcome back to Persona 4. I'm Whitney.
I'm Tennille.
And today we're going to hang out with
Risei-chan.
Risei.
Yeah, if you're free, let's go play.
We have a good persona, so we're going to do it.
Okina City in front of Okina Station. Risei took you here. Phew, that was a long trip. It'll take time to get back, so let's walk around quick.
Why are we only here for like 5 minutes if it takes a half hour or more to drive or get here, presumably?
Yeah, kids. Like, I realize the country can be boring. It's not that boring.
Yeah. What are you looking for?
A One Piece, of course. Make sure you take notice when I wear it, okay? Risei smiling mischievously. Oh, come to think of it, where does Kanji buy his clothes? You can't find pointy stuff like those at Junes, can you? Pointy stuff. We gotta go to Hot Topic. Does he buy them online? Maybe he makes them. Or, okay, yeah,
Ooh,
that's valid.
Are you reset?
You know how a lot of people want to live like a cottagecore dream life?
Mm-hmm.
I want to live a goth, make my own clothes in my own little basement dream life.
Okay.
Is that valid?
Sure.
No, I'm not. Let's go, senpai. Risei dragged you away. Many people approach Risei over the course of the day. They just never learn. But I told them today, senpai. No, I'm not. You're mistaken. I'm not Rosette. And it's true. I'm no longer Rosette. Just an ordinary girl. Which is fine with me. I never thought I'd be out in public like this. I love Inaba, senpai. You see the same faces every day. Rumors spread fast, and there are times when it gets on my last nerve. And sometimes I feel like I might be better off if I was in a big city full of strangers. But even then, I love that town. You're there, Grandma's there. But above all, there's something I can do there. Let's keep at it, senpai. You can sense Risei's passion. Really understand Risei better.
Level up. Yeah,
So-
I'll agree. I hate small towns where everybody knows you.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Uh-huh. It'd be worse if you were like a mega star like this.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say, like, the further we get into this game, the less I know things.
Okay.
I don't know a whole lot about Risei.
Mm-hmm.
Does she ever get over being super fake?
Risei's determination in battle has been enhanced. She can now use treasure radar. So we can now see the location of treasures in the dungeon map.
Uh-huh.
Well, that seems useful.
Yeah. I didn't see any One Pieces that clicked with me, so I guess we should go home. Let's go, senpai. Like, I like her characterization.
senpai.
I want to be clear about that. That, like, she just has this, like, layer on top of her where she feels like she needs to be, like, bubbly and happy.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, that's all for show. And then, like, you kind of see a more, like, true down-to-earth side of her that peeks through every once in a while. So, like, I'm wondering if the game is ever going to, like, really touch on that, or if it's just going to be, like, who she is. And I'm interested to see. You obviously don't have to answer.
I don't remember.
Okay.
If I'm being honest.
Yeah.
That being said, we are going to continue reading the book that we got that we've been reading. We're going to read it thoroughly. And we're going to fill ourselves with understanding.
Wow. So much understanding.
Wow. Yay. Woo.
I stand all the unders. And it's raining.
Forecast says it should be clear tomorrow, so we don't have to worry about it. But also, we just don't need to worry about it anyways, because we've already pulled the person out of the TV.
Oh man, what would happen if you got to the fog?
Game over.
I mean, I know a game over, but like, if he's supposed to be the killer, like, what does that mean?
Well,
I'm just curious. I know, I'm asking you all the questions you can't answer today.
yeah, I'm not a big fan of it. Wait, no. That
What are we
one.
doing
Going to
today?
town. We're gonna go into town. Do. Alright, Central Shopping District. Now, I want to go to the Velvet Room and check something, though I have a feeling it's not gonna... Nothing out of the ordinary is going to happen.
Okay.
I was correct.
Okay.
We'll just check back in a couple days.
Alright.
And this will make sense probably later this episode.
Okay.
Like, that doesn't make any sense right now, but,
Something's gonna happen in the Velvet Room soon, is
Yes.
what you're saying.
and because we are actually slightly off the guide, it hasn't happened for us yet.
Yeah.
But what we can do today is we can hang out with the fox.
It is a rainy day, so no one else wants to hang out.
Mm-hmm.
Hello.
Fox brings us a new Emma. Oh, wait, no, with the Emma that we did fulfill.
Oh yeah, it's probably worried about the outcome. You told the fox you granted the wish written on the Emma. Oh! Fox looks exuberant. So happy. Greedy little fox.
Money, money, money.
Fox looks at the offertory box and seems pleased. And yep, the shrine. Oh!
Rank 6.
Alright. Nice.
All right, we get a better discount. Good.
It's getting late. You decided to go home. Bye-bye, Fox.
Welcome home, big bro.
Oh,
You
sorry to cut you
cut off Nanako. How dare you?
That was terrible of me.
She was gonna say big bro.
Well, I'm gonna read a book,
Okay.
and I will read thoroughly. Yay. And with that, we have finished reading that book.
Nice. Done and done. Don't we have another book in this series already, though?
I think so. Alright, all we can do is wait for the police to make their move. We should continue doing other things then.
Looks like we need to go back into town today.
Indeed. We're gonna start by going back to the Fox and picking up a new quest.
Mm-hmm.
Do. Nice, clear, sunny day.
Yeah, we haven't... It feels like it hasn't been this clear of a day in a while.
Yeah.
Man, I want to continue Kanji's plotline.
I mean, yeah. Because he's best boy.
Uh-huh. Fox brought you an Emma with a wish. It's written with beautiful feminine handwriting.
Sorry, I forgot this is probably new.
I want to be able to converse better. I don't want to hurt people with the rude things I say when I'm nervous. Seems the fox wants you to fulfill the wish written on the Emma on its behalf. Could it be thinking that if wishes, yeah. Blah, 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 blah.
Alright, we'll accept this. Accepted the quest. I wish I was better at speaking.
Same. The fox seems happy.
Alright, fun fact. We can't even start that quest yet.
Really?
Yeah. We need some really high stats to actually help the person out.
Dang.
So,
I guess they don't want you to get the fox done super quick, huh?
yeah, they really make you...
Because they're like, nuh-uh, you're not just gonna buy SP whenever you want. Silly player.
Gotta make you work for it.
Yeah.
When I played through this game, I didn't use a guide, and I don't think I ever finished the fox.
I mean, if you needed your stats really high, that's understandable.
But what we are going to do today is hang out with Death.
My.
Oh, Tsubomi-chan, I'm happy to see you. Will you spend the day with Hisano?
No, hold on.
Careful.
I don't think we have a correct persona for this.
Oh, I'm glad you caught that.
Well, it didn't pop up.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Nope.
we don't have the correct persona. All right, gotta go get that quick.
Okay.
All right, persona acquired. Talk to me, lady.
My.
My.
Yes.
Gotta spend more time with the lady that calls herself Death and find out why that is.
She's sitting on the ground? Wow, okay.
Yep.
But still. The more I look at you, the more you remind me of him. His nose was just a little lower than yours, his eyes a bit smaller, his hair was shorter.
In fact, you know what? You don't look anything like him.
He was a handsome man.
So he didn't look anything like me?
Well.
Maybe not so much in the face, but your expressions and the gestures you make, perhaps. My husband, that is. Smiles gently. My husband passed away recently.
Listen, dear.
Do I look like death to you?
No, just look like an old lady in mourning.
I see. You mustn't become death. Sano smiles sadly. You feel you brushed against a heavy weight that Hisano is bearing. Hisano.
All right, well,
When I'm with you, I feel like he's forgiven me. That I can't possibly be true, though. After all, I'm the one who... I'll see you later, Tsubomi-chan. That was a concerning place to peter off in your
Goodbye.
sentence, ma'am. You
indeed.
wanna finish that, maybe?
No.
You'll just have to come back.
Hang with me again and maybe you'll understand.
Maybe I'll talk to you about how I murdered my husband.
Anyways, tonight we're going to read a new book. And we're gonna read more of the Timid Teacher series.
I knew he had another one.
We do.
So what's this one about?
Short on Cash. And we're gonna read it thoroughly.
Full attention. The story is about a weak-willed milquetoast of a teacher who has a hard time getting his students to learn. This story is a comedy and describes the mischievous adventure...
The misadventures.
The misadventures of the teacher as he flees from psychopathic bill collectors. You're filled with tender feelings.
Our understanding has increased to motherly status.
Wow.
There's still some pages left. We're going to read them next time. I think that means we only just got to level 4 understanding.
There's one more.
I think there's another level.
Why do I feel like our understanding was higher than that? Like we already had to have it level 4 to like talk to Nanako or something.
No, our expression was super high.
Right. Okay, well you could always check it too.
Yeah. We gotta wait for the police.
Hello,
Hi, I. Let's go to June S today. Sorry, no.
I see.
Bye. I find it weird that they didn't re-export the audio for any outcome there. So it sounded like they were on the phone, just the initial hello, but then after that, they just say things normally as though they're in the room with you.
You're right, they do.
And it bothers me. It honestly bothers me. All or nothing, please.
Either make it so I don't have to listen to the tinny phone audio or make it all tinny phone audio.
Yeah. Alright, yeah, so we
4.
just hit level 4 understanding.
Okay.
So our expression is maxed, knowledge, courage, and understanding are level 4, and diligence is still only level 3. I guess it really just isn't that important.
Not compared to the other stats, I guess.
Alright, for today, we're going to go into town. And we're going to hang out with another one of the relatively new social links that we have. We're going to go hang out with that mom again.
Okay. This always happens in a Persona game, but you get to a point where you start finishing some of the early ones. And then you have like a bunch of like usually your teammates that you're kind of in the middle of, but they just get like thrown to the side as you get a bunch of new ones.
You get a bunch of new ones and you just like
Speed
fly
through them.
through them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, how about the daycare center? Huh? Yukun, you don't know Phoenix Ranger Featherman R? You suck!
I dare you say that again!
Yukun's gonna get us! Run, everyone!
Yuta chases his friends, and his face turns red. Once again, the children tug at you from all directions.
More understanding.
Yukon, let's go home.
It's getting late.
Akio, we're going home. When is he coming back?
Huh?
You mean your father? I don't know yet.
I'm going home with Ryu-kun.
I guess he wants to see his father. Well,
Probably.
yeah, sounds that way. I mean, even if he goes home, he'll be alone with me, right? I'm just a stranger who barged into his life 6 months ago, so I feel a bit sorry for him.
Aries smiling wryly.
My husband kind of set me up. He only told me he had a child right before we got married. Well, that's a piece of shit move.
What?
Don't do that. Be upfront. Even if it's not necessarily like first date,
Well,
definitely
I mean,
right before you get married.
what does that say about a person if you've been dating them for a while, you've been you get engaged, and then you find out they have a child? Like, isn't that an important...
A young child.
Yeah, isn't that an important thing to know about someone? Like, that they would just, bring up?
Yeah, definitely. But I thought he was the one for me, so I figured the three of us would be able to work it all out. Then, right after we got married, he was sent to China on business. He keeps in contact with me, but doesn't change the fact that he's not here.
Is he keeping in contact with his son?
Yeah, I don't know. He's so inconsiderate. Do you love your husband? Kinda doesn't sound like it anymore. Huh? I don't know. When I married him, I thought he was the one, but I'm not so sure anymore. Even so, that's no reason to get a divorce, right?
I mean... I don't know.
This is a difficult situation, and I am a child. I don't know why I am the one trying to help you through this.
Yeah. Aries sounds pretty emotionally detached from the situation.
Maybe I rushed into marriage too quickly. When he told me I wouldn't have to work, I thought it'd be a good idea, but... Oh, don't tell my husband, okay?
Ari's smiling, but you can't tell if it's genuine. Feel like you understand Ari a bit more.
Oh, boy. This is a whole
That's rough.
thing. This is only rank 3. Oh, God.
Jesus. I wonder if... Oh,
I
sorry.
wonder if Yuta's home by now. I'd better be going now, too.
It was nice seeing you.
Like, lady, you could probably do better.
Yeah.
But also, I feel bad for this kid. But also, it's not like she's really being a mom to him anyway.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole lot of
It's like, did this guy just marry you because he wanted someone to babysit his kid?
I mean, at the same time, it almost sounds like he was not we don't know for sure, but he may have unexpectedly been moved to China to work. Mm-hmm. So he may have had actual intentions to be a good family, and then this is just kind of turned into a bad situation. But also, maybe he knew and he just wanted to find a lady to take care of his kid.
Yeah.
It's, we don't have enough information to make any total judgment calls yet.
Yeah, you're right.
Anyways, we're going to continue to read thoroughly our book. And we're going to get more understanding. Alright, now all we can do is wait for the police, so we're going to continue doing other things.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to start by going into town. I know, surprising.
Like, why would you ever stay at home and make food? I guess.
Yeah, technically you can do the nighttime things during the day as well.
Really?
Like read books and like study
and like do jobs.
Yeah.
Why would you ever do that?
I don't know. But either way, hi, sir. Before I buy a book, I need to assess the quality of the contents. I hate having buyer's remorse. Speaking of which, what now? Fast! You're pretty passionate, aren't you? Well, listen to this. I have a younger sister, and she's kind of a klutz. It's nice that she tries to help around the house, but she's always ends up breaking the dishes.
Oh,
so, I have a favor to ask of you. Could I ask you to go get 3 fashionable dishes for me? I'd like some spares since she could destroy a couple of them. Can do. Then I leave it in your hands. I'll give you another book if you do this for me. Well, guess what? Ah, you have them! Let's make that trade. We couldn't just sell all our stuff because these were something that we got in this last dungeon. Mm-hmm. It made selling things very tedious because we couldn't just hit the sell all button.
Yeah.
But
now we don't have to go back into the dungeon to get these.
yes, we can just finish it right now and get another book.
Yeah.
All right, I hope a book is enough compensation for your efforts. We got Riddle Mania.
Huh.
It probably isn't. Tell you what, why don't you take this too? Oh, and 10,000 yen!
Nice!
Nice! That's like 1 persona.
Sweet! Speaking of which, you need to go get a new persona.
Oh, I do.
Oh!
And also, we have finally hit the trigger point for that thing I was talking about earlier this episode.
It seems that you have completed over half of the social links. How wonderful for you. Well then, please, take this. Your commitment to your social links will become your commitment to your world. I look forward to seeing your world.
All right, we received a metal bat.
Okay.
So yeah, if we have done exactly 50% or more of all social link level ups in the game, that triggers and we get a bat.
Which means we're halfway there.
Yeah, we're halfway there. Only halfway there. It didn't trigger earlier is because we are technically a couple of steps behind on Margaret, but we just haven't had the cash to do her fusion quests. Mm-hmm. So it's okay. We'll get to her eventually. I'm not that concerned about it.
Yeah, but we specifically need to come in here because earlier you had to...
You know,
What?
while we're here,
Uh-huh.
You know what we have not done in a really long time?
Oh my god. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah, let's do this. There's not a lot of other stuff going on. We talked about that one, and Izanagi. Did we talk about this one?
Girl, I don't remember.
I mean, fair. Go for it.
Obarion?
Yeah.
A
sure.
ghost who appears at night on a bushy path to jump on the backs of passerbys. Once on, he won't get off easily, but some believe he will transform into money if taken back to the one's home.
Ose, one of the Gautier's 72 demons, known as the President of Hell, he can shift his shape from leopard to human and reveals the truth behind divine mysteries. We've talked about that one.
One of the 72 demons of the Gautier.
Sure.
He appears as a horse and answers questions of the past, present, and future. He is faithful to his conjurer.
Jack Frost, Hua Po, a tree spirit of Chinese folklore who dwells in trees used for hangings. Oh. She is smaller than a human and cannot speak, but her voice is said to be clear as a bird's song. Pyro Jack.
Also known as Jack-o'-lantern, he was an Irish farmer who persuaded Satan not to take him to hell. When he was refused entry into heaven, he wandered Earth as a pumpkin-headed soul.
Dis, a spiritual attendant to humans in Norse mythology. She is known as both a goddess of farming and war, though some see her as a low-ranking servant of the Valkyries. Saki Mitama.
One of the 4 aspects of the human soul, as described in Shinto teachings. It is said to bring good luck in hunting and fishing.
Sarasvati. In Hindu myth, she is the goddess of rivers and patron of speech, writing, learning, and the arts and sciences. Brahma is her husband.
High Pixie, the leader of a swarm of pixies. Any pixie in a leadership role or with remarkable power is called by this name.
Ganga, the personification of the Ganges River. Originally from the heavens, she came to earth to clean the souls of the people as a result of the prayers of Bhagirath. I probably pronounced that wrong. Senri.
A spirit formed of a long-lived wildcat. It disguises itself as a beautiful woman to take vitality from men. Some say other demon animals collect vitality in order to become Senri themselves.
I feel like we may have read that one before. Yakshini. A female demon of Hindu myth, originally a Dravinian fertility goddess. Yeah, we read that one. Titania.
Fairy queen and wife to Oberon. She is derived from Diana in Roman myth and immortalized in Shakespeare's play A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Gorgon, a hideous female monster with poison fangs and snakes instead of hair. Her name is Greek for terrible. After Perseus took her head, he offered it to the gods who helped him slay her. Gabriel.
One of the 4 major angels. She is the only female angel at this rank. Her name comes from the Sumerian word for governor.
Oberon, fairy king and husband to Titania, was cursed as a child and has not grown any larger since.
King Frost. The king of snow, ruling over infinite number of Jack Frosts. He has the power to freeze the entire world, but his personality is actually very naive.
Setanta, a brave young man in Celtic myth. After defeating a vicious dog with his bare hands, he took up its role as guardian and gave himself a name meaning Hound of Culan. Chulain?
Kulain, I think.
These two have like a very similar pose. Okuninushi.
Kinitsu deity of Japanese mythology that governs agriculture and medicine, said to have built the country of Izumo with Susano-o's daughter, Susiri Hime.
Omoikane, I think we talked about this one. Anzu. Yeah, I think we talked about that one too. Shisa?
I think so.
Yeah, Unicorn, definitely. Floros.
One of the 72 demons of the Gautier, he appears as a leopard and can see the past and future. He can control fire and burn all his adversaries to death.
I will say, the reason that I keep getting confused on which ones we have and have not talked about is because a lot of these are in both Persona 3, 4, and 5.
Oh yeah.
And I can't remember if some of these we went over in our 3 Let's Play
Oh, for
or
sure
this
in
one,
3.
and it's just like, I have no idea.
Yeah, a lot of these are from 3 as well. Queen Mab. The fairy queen in Celtic myth, often identified with Titania, Oberon's wife, she would offer mead mixed with her blood to many consorts.
Undyne. This water spirit lives in lakes and fountains, appearing as a beautiful woman. It is said it has no soul unless it marries a human man, which is a serious taboo among Undyne. I also need this because we need a lover's back.
Yes.
Alright, and now we'll continue. Slime. Natataishi.
A deity in Chinese mythology, also known as Zongten Yongshai. He committed suicide to atone for killing a dragon king, but was brought back to life as a lotus.
Prince Nisha.
Yep.
Aramitama, one of the 4 aspects of the human soul as described in Shinto teachings. It is associated with aggression. Ares.
The god of war in Greek myth. Other gods despised him for his cruel and violent nature, opposed Athena, who represented strategic warfare.
Triglav. I hate this horse's long legs.
Oh, it's very creepy.
A Slavic god whose name means 3 heads. He rode a holy black horse in contrast to Sventovit, who rode a white horse.
Angel.
We talked about
Archangel.
Principality, power.
The 6th of the 9 orders of angels. It is said they were the first order to be created. Their duty is to protect human souls from demons.
Virtue, the 5th of the 9 order. It is also known as the Shining Ones. They work miracles and support those struggling with their faith. Thornius.
One of the Gautia's 72 demons, he appears as a great sea monster. He's linguistically skilled and a master of rhetoric.
Ipondadora. I think we talked about him. Mothman, a cryptid sighted in West Virginia from the 60s to the 80s, named for the fin-like appendages on the sides of its body, said to keenly sense blood so as to track the source and feed on it.
This one's so different from like myth, legend, myth from like ancient times. West Virginian cryptid sighted in the 60s and 80s.
Yup. Sandman. Valkyrie. I think you said that one too.
Titan.
Rakshasa.
Demon of Hindu myth, he is the enemy of the gods and attacks humans to feed off of them. His hideous appearance strikes fear into those who see him. Can shift his shape to deceive his enemies.
Oni, an evil monster of Japanese lore known for its hideous appearance and brute strength. They loot and plunder villages, massacring townspeople with their iron clubs.
Kusimitama, one of the 4 aspects of the human soul, as described in Shinto teachings. It's said to bring good luck and in the areas of health and medicine.
Yomotsu Ikusa. Izanami sent them after Izanagi at Yomotsu Hirosaka, the entrance of Yomi, the Japanese land of shadows. The army of these monsters is led by Yomotsu Shikome.
Pyramid Head.
Well, shoot. Yep.
Makami. A divine wolf from Japanese lore. It has the power to protect people from fire or theft, but they also feared it because the Makami would sometimes eat them.
Ghoul. We've talked about that thing. Mokoi.
Oh, I hate these guys.
An evil spirit of Merngen mythology, believed to be reborn shadows. They kidnap and eat children and strike down sorcerers who use black magic.
Like, they're just so fleshy and... ugh. Yeah, that.
Yeah. Matador.
A master sportsman who entertains the audience in exchange for his own life. One mistake can mean his death. Some believe that matadors who die while performing this remain in this world.
Samael, a mysterious angel with the name Poison of God. He is often shown as a serpent. Opinions differ on whether he is fallen or not, but either way, he is linked with death. Apsaris, Sylph.
A cheerful, mischief-loving spirit that governs air. Since belief in it dates back generations, many have tried to find a real sylph.
Jishai.
I do not remember getting this one.
I probably got it sometime off screen.
Yeah.
The spirit from Chinese legend shaped like a sheep that can see through any lie. It occasionally appears in the human world to punish evildoers with the power stored in its sharp horn. Negi Mitama.
One of the 4 aspects of the human soul is described in Shinto teachings. It's associated with gentleness.
Mithra, an ancient Iranian god of contracts. He was also revered as the sun god. At the end of time, he will descend from the heavens and raise the dead for final judgment. Genbu.
One of the Shuling celestial creatures in Chinese myth. It represents the directional north, the season of winter, and the element of water.
It's also the final Pokemon in the genie cycle.
Yes.
Ukabak. Lilim. Vetala, a type of preta in Hindu and Buddhist myth, classified as powerful ghosts. They have varying shapes and forms. They can control the dead and eat humans.
Incubus, a male demon of European lore in medieval times. They visit sleeping women and have sexual intercourse with them. The resulting children become witches and wizards.
Pazuzu, the Babylonian lord of wind and scorching sands, has a lion's head and arms, eagle-clawed feet, bird wings, and deadly poison. The diseases he spreads can only be cured by magical means. Kaiwan.
A god of Assyrian mythology. He is associated with the planet Saturn. He is usually grouped with another god, Sakut.
Neko Shogun, the prophetic Taoist god originally known as Mao Shogun. Mao.
Mao.
Due to linguistic error involving the Chinese word for cat, his name was changed to Neko Shogun.
Yeah.
Fuki.
One of the 4 Oni controlled by Fujiwara no Chikata. It sends hurricanes to blow away its enemies. Some say that Fuki is the original ninja.
Andra, one of the 72 demons of the Gautier. He appears wherever there is battle to stoke the hatred within the soldiers. He teaches those who summon him how to defeat their enemies. Nozuchi.
Spirit of Earth from Japanese myth. His name means God of Fields. Though not innately evil, his temper may cause it to attack humans from behind a tree or bushes.
Yamata no Orochi, a giant snake with 8 heads that fell at Susano's hands. The sword that came out of its tail was the Amano Murakamo no Tsurugi, also known as the Sword of Kusanagi. Kusith. Phoenix.
The legendary bird of Chinese myth, said to appear only in times of peace. It is the ruler of all birds. When it dies, birds across the land chirp with sadness.
Gdon, the tigress mount of the goddess Durga of Hindu myth. Durga was born to defeat the Asura Mahisha, and Gdon was granted to her to help her complete the task. Yatakarasu.
A divine creature of Japanese myth. They are three-legged birds sent by Amaterasu to help humans. It is said that they helped Emperor Genbu claim victory.
Yamatsu Shikome. Izanagi.
Yep, we're back at the beginning.
We're back. Okay, there we go.
We did it.
We read about all the personas, probably.
Yep.
Alright, now that we have collected the correct persona, let's go ahead and hang out with
Senpai.
Risei again.
Yeah.
Start the episode hanging out with Risei, end the episode hanging out with Risei.
Just Risei all around.
A well-Risei-rounded episode.
A well-Risei'd episode. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do. It didn't work. Anyways.
Central Shopping District, Risei, yeah. Aya. The flavor was a little strong, but it was good. My grandma's food's kind of bland, though tofu is good for you, so... There's a suspicious man in front of Risei's house.
Oh.
Is that a reporter? Or a stalker? Risei is worried.
Okay, we can either do B or C, so we're doing C, even though I don't like either of them.
That's alright. We don't know if he's really dangerous or not. Let's just wait and see, okay? But thanks for that. Rise no longer seems worried. But still, that guy, where have I...
No way!
Inoue-san?
Inoue. Inoue-san, is that you?
Rise-chan,
Well, why are you here? I already settled everything with the agency.
I'm here because, personally, I can't accept that. I've watched over you this entire time as your manager.
I'm no longer a personality. My private time doesn't belong to a manager anymore. Go home. If you don't, I'll call the police.
Wait, could you just think it over? I strongly believe that there is no other actress can play the role better than Rise Kujikawa. Your fans were looking forward to the movie too.
You still want me to act?
Huh?
Anyway, I'm through with it. I have nothing to do with showbiz and all that stuff now. I've decided to marry this man once we graduate high school. I said before it was only a hiatus, but I've changed my mind. There's no way I'm coming back. Tsubomi sees the real me. He's so gentle. Rise is desperate. We should probably play along with the...
Yeah, absolutely. This is my future girlfriend wife.
Yeah, future girlfriend wife, as if we aren't dating.
Yeah, not yet, but we are going to right after we're done with this meeting, I guess.
You went along with her story. See, I told you. Rise looks relieved.
I understand. I'll go home for today. But
Go away, now! That was Inoue-san. He was my manager. I'm his daughter's age, so he treated me like one of the family. But he's a stranger now. Senpai,
I'm sorry, Senpai.
lying about marrying you and all.
it was a lie? I can say that if I want. I think I'm just gonna say I don't mind though.
Yeah.
Senpai.
You're so mature. Rise smiled a smile of relief.
With a smiley smile,
With the
quirky smile.
Okay, that's another thing I want to critique about this game's writing. Is there's way too many, like, descriptors telling us how the characters' faces are emoting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, like, so unnecessary. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I could pick up from context that, like, they're smiling happily. Like, you don't need to say smiling happily. You really are a nice guy. This isn't good. I feel like I'm gonna depend on you even more.
Oh no, what's happening to your face? Are you
No,
sunburned?
the blush. Just kidding. Perhaps due to her grief, Rise is
Relief, not grief.
Oh, perhaps due to her relief, Rise is smiling sheepishly. You feel your relationship with Rise has grown deeper.
All right, rank 4.
Rank 4.
Our lovers, arcana, personas are better.
Wow. Wish I could spend more time with you, but I'll save it for next time. See you later, Senpai.
Okay, bye.
Watch Rise walk in and went home.
Oh, you're home.
We are home, Nanako, and that is going to be the end of this episode. So join us back here next time for more Persona 4.
See you then.